Hi, Tom here. Today I'm going to be talking about the 1984 American film Children of the Corn. The film was directed by Fritz Kiesk, I think that's how you pronounce it, and is the only film on this list that was not made in Britain. Children of the Corn uses fear of isolated places in a way that is very American.
Something that begins with the letter C. Corn. Right. So now we know. Back roads are even less interesting than the highway.
In such a large country, you will inevitably come across oddities, and rural America, according to the movies anyway, is a desolate, sandy, chainsaw-wielding, corn-covered wilderness that throws up the occasional religious weirdos situated in backward towns like the fictitious Gatlin.
Let's just get to a phone or a house or someplace.
Gatlin.
Well, folks in Gatlin's got religion. They don't cotton to outsiders, and they probably won't have a phone there either. Sorry!
This film covers a subject matter which is very popular within folk horror films: cults. Extremist, scary cults that gather in a natural setting.
So take you his life and spill his blood, like what upon the earth. But let not the flesh pollute the corn. Cast him instead upon the road.
And so it was done. Joseph the betrayer was cast out.
And he who walks behind the rows did say, I will send outlanders amongst you.
The children in the film follow the Bible, Old Testament style, combined with a message given to them by a mysterious entity out in the cornfields, referred to as he who walks behind the rows.
I'm ready to celebrate my birthday.
Malachi, he will not forgive you. None of you will be forgiven. All of you shall feel his wrath.
We have a surprise for you, Amos.
The film is based on a short story by Stephen King, and so, as with a lot of the author's work, religion is used as a tool to instill fear and control over the community. In this case, of children. So where are the adults? Where are the adults?
Just because some self-proclaimed holy man said this is what God commands? What kind of a God tells his children to kill their parents, huh? Answer me that, buddy. Did you hear that before, Isaac? Did you?
Only a child may enter the kingdom of heaven, and only a child may live in Gatlin. The adults are therefore slaughtered, which makes for a very violent opening to the film. Another thing worth mentioning about the beginning of the film is the opening credits.
It happened everywhere in Gatlin that day. That's when Sarah started drawing these pictures.
A series of children's drawings depicting the horrors of the child cult, set to some of the best and creepiest horror movie music ever. The music is one of the strongest parts of the film. The weakest is undoubtedly the cheesy 80s CGI effects, which are the only thing that make an otherwise fantastically well put together film a bit laughable. It does do what it set out to do rather well. It captures the fear that Western audiences have for small religious communities and creepy sadistic children.
What do you mean, as it is written? Written where? What, in this? Are you rewriting the whole thing, or just the parts that suit your needs?
The movie could easily be about brainwashing and cult mentality with the emphasis on children, but it's only late on in the film that we're introduced to the supernatural element that has only really been hinted at previously. and we realised that actually no, they were right. He Who Walks Behind the Rose is real, it all exists. Yeah, this film is actually pretty good, and it sparks a very long franchise of silly, straight-to-video sequels that none of them were quite as good as the original, and they were all a bit silly and daft, but good fun. Children of the Corn is a solid cult horror film that is just as entertaining, just as horrifying, and just as niche market as it ever was. It's a memorable piece of work, or at least it's one that I certainly remember from my childhood as being both fun and grisly.
It's not on here. It's gotta be on here somewhere.
Fred, look out!
It's very popular within horror fan circles, as opposed to mainstream audiences. I'd recommend it. Definitely worth checking out. Before I go, Children of the Corn is available on DVD and Blu-ray in Region 1 and Region 2. It has a 5.6 rating on IMDb, its BBFC certificate is an 18, and it is best enjoyed in the dead of night with a glass of ginger beer and some corn on the cob. Please do like, subscribe, comment. Thank you very much for watching, hope you enjoyed it. See ya.